day 1 to day 3, Miss Stack's class is day 4 to day 5, and Miss Hall's class is day 6 to day 8.
We hope you enjoy the show.
Sometimes extraordinary things begin in ordinary places. A fancy-dancy butterfly starts out in a plain little cocoon. A great big apple tree grows from a tiny brown speck of a seed, and the wonder started right on Evan's front porch on a hot summer night.
Evan McAllister, you've had your nose in that book so long I forgot what you look like. Wake up and see the world.
Nothing to see.
What's so interesting about that book anyway?
It's about the 7 wonders of the world. They built these amazing things way back in ancient Greece and Egypt and places. We got nothing like that around Sassafras Springs.
Well, we do have the watch hanging on the line every Monday. We can call it the Hanging Laundry of Sassafras Springs. Put that in your book, Evan. That is a wonder.
I'm talking about things so special, folks would travel all around the world to see them. And someday I'm going to see them too.
And that's when Pa had an idea.
Evan, I have a deal for you. If you can find 7 wonders in Sassafras Springs, I'll buy you a train ticket to Colorado to go see the mountains.
What? An 11-year-old boy all by himself out there in the wilderness?
Of course, but like you said, you probably can't find 7 amazing wonders in all of Sassafras Springs, but you can try.
How long do I have?
7 days seems fair.
And Evan could hear that train whistle calling. See those tracks pointing toward the white-capped mountains of Colorado.
I'll start tomorrow.
And that's how Evan went looking for wonders, up one country lane and down the next, until he covered all of Sassafras Springs.
I've got a plan, Sal. Maybe we need some company. No use doing this all alone. Hey, Jeff, want to come searching with me?
Looking for trouble? I've got some here.
Hey, Evan, got any candy? Doggy, doggy. What's all 2 minutes coming? For 7 wonders. Like the 7 wonders of the world?
Nothing like that.
On the feet?
Nothing like that around here. You got your work after you.
Looks like an on our own. Come on, girl.
Evan headed down the hill and rounded the bend. He saw somebody waving at him, friendly-like, and waved back.
Is that you, Evan?
Howdy.
Well, what's ready for you?
Maybe you can help me with something, ma'am. You see, I made a bet with Pa.
I don't approve of gambling. Neither is a good book.
It's not a gambling kind of bet. I'm trying to find 7 wonders here in Sassafras Springs.
What a funny idea. I think you got your work cut out for you. Better go home and study that Sunday school lesson.
All right, see you on Sunday.
Come back here, Evan McAllister. I just remembered something. Don't know how it slipped my mind. I don't have some fancy pyramid. If you want to see the greatest wonder or any other, just follow me. I haven't shown anybody this in years. You asked for a wonder, Evan. You'll never see more of a wonder than this. I see you don't fully approve of Miss Selby. Still, I promise you this is a wonder, Evan. Sit down, Evan McAllister, and pay attention to what I have to say. I was a sickly child, and always small for my age. When I was around 6, a cough took hold of me and wouldn't let go. Mama tried everything. Bark tea, onion juice. I even laid in front of the stove to keep warm. Around Thanksgiving, the cough got worse. After a while, we got a doctor. Unfortunately, there was nothing he could do. I woke up on Christmas Day. The first thing I laid eyes on was my stocking. Peeking over the top was my very own Miss Selby. There was a tiny chair for her and a bed from Papa. Mom made her all kinds of things. She was the best doll in the world. Every night I cuddled her, and every night I left her a thimble of water beside my cup. No matter how much I loved my doll, I still kept getting weaker. Sometime between Christmas and New Year's, the doctor came again. He said my heart was weak. It was odd because I could hear them talking, but I felt like I was floating above them. Floating felt nice. I was drifting farther and farther away, like I was gliding to heaven. I was above the farm when I heard a voice. I knew it belonged to Miss Selby. I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty. Wake up, I need a drink. I had to stop floating and come down to earth to get her a drink. When I opened my eyes, her thimble of water had tipped over and was bone dry. Then, I somehow got much better. My fever had been burned. Papa called it a miracle and preached about it in church. Yes, young man, to this day I know I wouldn't have ever awakened in the glory of this world if Miss Selby hadn't called for that water. This is a wonder of the world, Evan. When I tell you this is a wonder, you better listen, because just as miracles work with loaves and fishes, one was ripped through the cell. Anybody says it's not true, you have them come and talk to me.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. I will.
The next day, Evan and Deb headed out in search of a new wonder. They headed to the sailors, a rich couple who had money, something in short supply everywhere else in town. They owned the feed store. They had new clothes, indoor plumbing, and even full bellies. They had the biggest house in Sassafras Springs and a car just for riding in. Mrs. Sailor had pearls worth a fortune, and stones from China too. Evan agreed these possessions were fine, but he knew they were no wonders. He knew that all those things put together weren't worth $1 Mrs. Pritchard's. All you can do with a string of pearls is put them around your neck. Evan decided to head up the ridge to Coley Pones.
Not Coley Pones. If you go there, you'll be sorry.
Why?
Because that Coley is crazy. Everybody knows it. If you go over there, you won't live to see your mountain.
Has he got a gun?
Who knows? But he's got wild eyes and holds up his trousers with a rope.
Then come with me. Safety in numbers.
Okay, but I'm not going into that house.
Deal.
Coley Pond was a string bean of a man. That bit of rope couldn't keep his trousers from drooping dangerously low. And the moth made quite a meal out of his felt hat. Even though Evan's mouth was as dry as a bone, he managed to explain what he was looking for.
Yes, sir, indeed. I gotta wonder. Yes, sirree.
Coley made his living by doing handyman work. The trouble was, not many people wanted to hire a handyman whose own house was about to cave in. What caught Evan's eye was a bookcase set dead in the middle of the room. It reached all the way to the ceiling, or should I say, the ceiling sagged down and rested on top of the bookcase.
This year's wonder of the county. Even the state, maybe in the whole doggone world.
This bookcase?
Yes, sirree. Had since I was a boy. Never read me book, but I figured out the bookcase. This here bookcase once held a secret of the universe. It's in a couple eyes too. You probably never heard of Henry Upton, but folks in Garnerville did. They had themselves a drought when I was a boy. 1 year was dry, second year was drier. The third year, there wasn't enough rain to wet a postage stamp. The famous Garner County corner was as shriveled as that dead old tree stump out front, and the river had no more corn, no more water than you could squeeze out of a rock. Things looked bad for the farmers. I'll tell you that around that time, a fellow called Henry Upton moved to town. Nobody's seen the likes of him before. He moved into a cabin up on Rooster Ridge, the highest point in Garner County. He bought this year bookcase. Might have looked fancier then, but it's the same one. The shelves were crammed with books, and the spaces where there weren't any books were filled with jars, and the aisles smelled of crystals and cloudy liquids. Uppity Upton, they called him from the start. Yes, sirree. One day, this uppity Upton took himself down to the Garnerville Town Hall, and walked right into the town board meeting like he was invited. But he was not. He stood there with a big smile on his face and made the board an offer. He promised to make it rain on Garner County. He did. They would have to pay him $500 an inch. He guaranteed them 10 inches for $5,000.
Those board members thought he was funny in the head. The next morning, he built a platform on Rooster Ridge and a brick fireplace with a huge chimney pointing straight up at the cloudless skies. He built a roof to protect the skies from rain, which of course there was none. Next, he built a fire and started pouring strange, smelly powders into the flame. The next day, it rained and rained. Henry Upton marched his way up to the town hall and demanded his $5,000, which of course he didn't get. When he heard he wasn't getting his reward, he went back and made that fire bigger, until the whole town was drenched. The mayor was mad. He told Uppity to hightail it out of town. Upton packed up all of his things, hopped into a wagon, gave the reins a slap, and galloped toward the Garner County line. Halfway across the Garner River, the bridge collapsed, sending him and all of his belongings into the river. The wagon sank like a brick. The horse swept away. The bookcase landed upside down, and all the books and powders were lost. But that old bookcase floated, and up he hung on for dear life. The water carried him downstream, and he never noticed when he passed the county line. Nobody found his body, at least not by anybody in Garner County.
I found his body, but it was living, breathing body. My eyes about bugged out of my head when I saw the bookcase. I threw him a big stick he used to pull the bookcase closer. When I asked him what happened, he told me the whole story. The man said his May-making days were over. He left the bookcase with us, and the last I ever heard of, and that's the last I ever heard of Henry Upton. Hey-ho! Not that word.